Stereotype thread. Before introducing the stereotype thread, you may ask, what does stereotype mean? A stereotype is an overgeneralized belief about a particular category of people. An example of a negative stereotype may be, people who wear glasses are not good at sports. If you are of a group that is negatively stereotyped, you may suffer from stereotype threat. A stereotype threat is an actual threat people feel when they are at risk of conforming the negative stereotype about their social group. For example, suppose you are negatively stereotyped for a certain field. When you are tested on your ability in that field, you may feel anxious, because if you did not do well, your performance will verify the negative stereotype. This anxiety increases your blood pressure and distracts you so that your brain is not achieving its full potential. A result will be a worse than normal performance. You may say, this is reasonable, but does it really make a big difference in people's performance? The answer is yes. Studies have shown that stereotype threat largely affects the academic performance of non-Asian minorities. In an experiment where African Americans and white participants are asked to do a difficult English test, one group was told that this is a measure for intellectual ability. The other group, instead, is told that this is non-diagnostic. Results show that Black participants who are negatively stereotyped in their intellectual ability perform a lot worse than they normally do. Who suffers from stereotype threat? The answer is everyone. Not only minorities have stereotype threat, everyone can experience stereotype threat when they are in a situation that they are negatively stereotyped. For example, when white participants are asked to do a math test, they are told that Asians are usually better in this test. It turns out that even white participants perform less well than they should be. At this point, you may ask, why does stereotype threat matter? The stereotype threat is closely related to the inequality between the stereotype and non-stereotype group. The extensive effect of stereotype threat on non-Asian minorities widens the achievement gap between different social groups. If this problem is not addressed, there will be a vicious cycle where stereotype threat leads to worse performance. Then that worse performance conforms the stereotype, leading to more pressure when they experience stereotype threat. Then, what should we do to avoid stereotype threat? For educators, it is important to help minorities build a trust that their group is treated unbiasedly. If you are a teacher, you can convince your students that you're using high standards on them and you believe that they're able to achieve the high standards. For individuals, we can adopt a mindset that one's intelligence is expandable and is not constrained by race, gender, and etc. If we keep thinking this way, we feel less threat under stereotypes. Finally, thank you for watching. If you watched this video, you are less prone to stereotype threat. Congratulations!